Hi, I'm Mitch Gallagher from Sweetwater, and I'm here with Don Carr, and we have been having some fun checking out G&L guitars. We're happy and proud to welcome G&L Guitars to the Sweetwater family. Don, we've been having a blast playing these things.
Man, we sure have. What a wide range of instruments, man, with a lot of different features on them.
There's so much history here. The legacy of G&L Guitars reaches back to Leo and Fender guitars back in the day, right? So he had sold Fender guitars to CBS in 1965 and had a non-compete with them for 10 years.
Sure.
So what he did is establish a company called CLF Research. And originally, the idea with CLF Research was to do consulting to Fender. That was kind of part of his deal. But in the mid-'70s, he had the opportunity to basically become a silent partner in what would become Music Man. So CLF Research was actually the guitar branch of Music Man in that era, and then Forrest White was the Music Man amp part of the equation there. And then, of course, they were purchased by Ernie Ball, and the story went on from there. But in the late 70s, Leo decided he wanted to do some different things. And so he began working on some other guitars and things, and in 1980, launched the G&L company. George Fullerton and Leo Fender, and Dale Hyatt was the third partner in the company in those days.
Oh, wow.
And the original legacy still continues to this day. And in fact, you can go to the factory in Fullerton, California on Fender Avenue, and Leo's office, his lab, is exactly the way it was when he passed away in 1991.
Oh, man.
So if you take a tour, you can see exactly the way he left it on his last day.
The way he left it on his last day at work.
Isn't that amazing?
Awesome.
I mean, that's just so cool. And so the overriding philosophy of the company is basically, what would Leo do? You know, that's really the thing that they're always looking at, is what would Leo Fender say about any change we're going to make or any development we're going to make, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, that is cool, because that was one thing about Leo, is we all know, is he was constantly pushing forward and constantly trying to change things and reinvent and all that sort of stuff, so that's perfect.
That's right. So there are three big features that kind of harken back to Leo's days with the company that are still part of the instruments. These are great instruments, but three things that really set them apart. One is the magnetic field design pickups, the MFD pickups. And they're a little different design, especially the single coils, than you might see in other instruments, because they use a ceramic bar underneath, and then adjustable pole pieces.
Right, you've got adjustable pole pieces on each one.
So yeah, you don't see a lot of adjustable pole pieces in a single coil. Right? And also a different type of a magnet is used, the ceramic magnet, of course, and a soft iron magnet is used for the pole piece. And so it gives you a little bit more output, a little bit warmer tone, and a little broader frequency response, which is very cool.
Yeah, nice, man.
The second big feature is the dual fulcrum vibrato bridge. And you've got one in this custom shop guitar that you're playing here.
Right. These are so cool, man. What a great design on this bridge.
It really is. So they're using a hardened steel plate and a little bit different bridge saddles and things. But a big part of this is that the bolts that go in there are hardened steel, of course, but they aren't just going into the wood. There's actually a brass insert that goes into the body. That really helps with the transfer of vibration as well as the resonance of the whole instrument.
Right. And probably stability as well, I would think.
Definitely. They stay in tune really well. And there also is an upgraded version, the DFS version, that uses a different block underneath. And that adds even more resonance. It has a different way that the strings pass through. There are longer string tubes, actually. And again, all of that provides more direct contact and more direct transfer of vibration into the bridge, back into the strings, and increases the sustain.
Right, yeah, it just makes it bigger sounding. Awesome, man.
Definitely. And speaking of sustain, the bridge that's on this guitar is the saddle lock bridge. And it's really cool because there's a set screw that comes in from the side, and it tightens down against the bridge pieces.
Oh, so they don't side to side.
They don't move side to side, so you don't lose any energy.
Right.
No vibration is lost side to side movement because it's locked right in there. This whole thing functions much more as a solid piece of metal.
Wow.
And in fact, there's actually an extension underneath that goes into the body, fits tightly into a route there that, again, helps with that transfer of vibration and the resonance of the instrument. So all that means you don't have to string through the body. You can actually string through the back
Oh, okay.
And that same type of design is used both on the guitars and the bridge.
Right, right. And that's going to change the pull on the strings as well.
The whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really gives you great sustain, a lot of articulation, a lot of attack.
Nice. So the breakdown is there's 3 different series, right, Mitch? There's the Tribute, the Made in Fullerton, and the Custom Shop.
That's exactly right, and they apply to both guitars and basses.
Right.
The tribute guitars, I'm holding one here today. These are, we were like blown away because we were playing these instruments going, wow.
Yeah.
You'd never know that these were a value-priced guitar. I mean, they really play great and they sound wonderful.
Yeah, indeed, indeed. And then all the way at the other end of the spectrum, the Custom Shop here, which you can see is just gorgeous, man. I mean,
Yeah,
nice work on this guitar.
You can really select from a huge range of different features, everything from the types of woods and the types of tops and 2 different types of finishes. You've got different fingerboard radiuses, different neck shapes, so many different things you can do to customize the instrument and make it exactly what you want for your personal playing.
Right, right. And the template for all of the Custom Shop instruments is the existing models they have, right? So
Right.
you just kind of start there and pick and choose different stuff.
And pick all the little features
Yeah.
that you want to have in there.
Nice.
It really is a cool way to do it.
Yeah, that is.
And of course, here at Sweetwater, we'll have a wide range of these in stock that you'll be able to choose from that we'll kind of pre-configure, Sweetwater exclusives, if you will. And then you'll be able to order your own guitars as well.
Cool.
In the middle, we have the Made in Fullerton.
Right.
So these are the ones that are actually made in the factory in California, right there on Fender Avenue, and just the way that Leo would have made them.
Yeah.
And these are sort of the core line of the G&L that we've all known since the 80s.
Oh gosh, yeah, man. In fact, I've got an ASAT Classic that I bought in the early 90s. Love that guitar, man. Amazing.
Nice, yeah. So many great features. The wood that's being used is really top grade in all these instruments. It all comes together to give you a musical instrument that you can really use to express yourself.
Yeah, within the 3 series, there's a lot to choose from, a lot of different models. I mean, you've got the Legacy, you've got the the ASAT Classic, you've got the Comanche with the Z-Coil pickups,
Right.
and the L2500 and the L2000 basses. I mean, a lot of different variety there.
And then so many different ones beyond that, the S500, and
Right.
we've got a bunch of them here today, and we'll be bringing you videos demonstrating a bunch of these guitars here in the near future as well, which is going to be a lot of fun. But man, it's just been a blast to sit down and play these things.
Yeah, it sure has. Super easy, man. Great stuff.
Yeah, no doubt. So on behalf of Don Carr and myself, thanks for checking out these G&L guitars with us.
Man, this has been so much fun, Mitch. I can't wait to get home and play my ASAT tonight.
There you go. You got one to go home to.
Right.
That's awesome.
Nice.
And thank you for joining us. If you have questions about any G&L instruments, give your Sweetwater sales engineer a call or visit sweetwater.com. I'm Mitch Gallagher.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Click here for more videos like these.
Or start at Sweetwater for all of your music instrument and pro audio needs.